Dante's Boxing Nation, Dante's Cooking Nation. We are out here. Where are we at?
We're out here in Bangkok.
There you go. She's from Ireland. Matter of fact, introduce yourself to the world.
My name's Hannah and I'm from Ireland and I'm the biggest fan of Stevenson.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Biggest fan?
And I'm from Ireland. Sorry.
No, I can edit it, don't worry about it. All the way in Bangkok, Thailand, y'all.
No,
I'm gonna get
in
it right.
Ireland as well.
In Ireland, you hear that? DBN is international,
My
guys.
churros are ready now.
Devin Haney reached out to Mark Kriegel via text and told him, I'm staying at 35 after I beat Lomachenko. That is a pay-per-view on May 20th. What does that mean for your future?
Hey, tell him, come on. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I swear to God, I've been waiting for that for a long time.
What's next for you, man?
We gonna wait and see. We gonna watch the Devin Haney fight. We gonna watch the Tank fight. Then we're gonna game plan to see which one make more sense. Cause business-wise, right now, me fighting Tank would be a bigger fight and a bigger opportunity than anything. But then me fighting Devin would be me getting all them belts, and I love belts.
What would you want?
The champion side of me want to be a champion again. I want to be a champion again because I was champion at every weight class I went to.
With that money.
But the business
With
side
that money.
The business side of me, I wanna like risk it all. I want the world to bet it all on me versus Tank.
Next three guys, but you get to pick when you fight them and who. I
say we just get a bag, put their names in a plastic bag, and put them out. That's how confident I am. You could put every name in a plastic bag and pull them out. Yeah, and I'm gonna come out victorious versus all of them.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So that was Shakur Stevenson. You heard 3 different clips where he was talking about who he wanted to fight next. It all started with Gervonta, or Devin Haney, I should say, relaying the message to ESPN's Mark Kriegel that he's staying at 135. Everyone expected Devin Haney to move up to 140, including Shakur Stevenson. He thought that Devin was going to move up after the Lomachenko fight as well. But Devin Haney, he recently said that he doesn't have as much of an interest to rush to 140 because all of the big fights are at 135. So Devin is doing whatever it takes to stay in this division, regardless if it means working harder to make weight. Now, Shakur Stevenson is Devin Haney's mandatory. And Shakur actually said before he had his last fight that he is going to be the champion in the lightweight division by the end of this year. And now that Devin Haney is staying at 135, the only way you can become a champion is if you go through Devin Haney. But you guys heard in those last 2 clips I played for you, the second clip, that was Shakur. He was on the Breakfast Club, and he said that it makes more sense business-wise to fight against Gervonta Tank Davis. He says that is the bigger opportunity. So that's a clear indication that when he says that, deep down, he's saying that he prefers the Gervonta Tank Davis fight next instead of Devin Haney because it makes more sense business-wise. Listen, Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing today. So there's no doubt about it. Shakur fighting Gervonta would be a bigger fight than Shakur fighting Devin, just like Devin fighting Gervonta would be a bigger fight than Devin fighting against Shakur Stevenson. But when Shakur Stevenson says it makes more sense business-wise to fight Gervonta first, I disagree with that. Because if we're talking about business, it actually makes more sense for him to fight Devin Haney first. Because if Shakur Stevenson were to beat Devin Haney, he would become the undisputed champion. It gives him more leverage to negotiate a Gervonta Tank Davis fight. And on top of that, it all but guarantees Shakur Stevenson the Gervonta Tank Davis fight after the Devin Haney fight, which will make the fight bigger. And Shakur wouldn't have to worry about losing the Gervonta Tank Davis opportunity because Devin Haney and Lomachenko have already been eliminated, which means if it played out that way, there would be no one else for Gervonta Tank Davis to fight if Shakur had beat Devin. Now, the only way it wouldn't make sense business-wise for Shakur Stevenson to fight against Devin Haney first is if Shakur was going to lose to Devin Haney. That's when it would not make any sense business-wise, because losing is obviously bad for business, right? At the end of the day, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and Gervonta Tank Davis, they are the three kings in the sport of boxing right now. And we'll be lucky if we get to see any of them matched up against each other. Speaking of the business, we all know, Shakur Stevenson and everyone already knows that it would be easier for him to make a fight with Devin Haney as opposed to making a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, especially when it comes to Shakur's very next fight. Gervonta is with PBC. Devin Haney, he has a 3-fight deal with Top Rank right now. So regardless if he signs with them or not for his next fight, he will be a free agent. Now, this is not to suggest that it's impossible for Shakur to get a Gervonta Tank Davis fight in Top Rank to work with PBC. We've seen them work together before when it comes to fights like Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And now we're seeing DAZN work with PBC when it comes to Gervonta versus Ryan Garcia. But there's no doubt about it, if once again Shakur were to beat Devin Haney, that would put more pressure on the networks and promoters to make that fight come to fruition. This is what happened once again when it comes to Gervonta and Ryan. It was because Gervonta and Ryan, they wanted the fight so much that the networks, they had no choice but to find a way to make things work. And they would have to do the same thing if Shakur were to fight against Gervonta Tank Davis, or if he were to beat Devin and then fight against Gervonta. Now, when it comes to Devin, it's a little bit easier for him to make that fight come to fruition with Gervonta because he will be a free agent after the Lomachenko fight. So the way things are playing out right now, it seems like it's almost a win-win situation for boxing fans because according to Shakur Stevenson, if he doesn't get the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, he's going to be fighting against Devin Haney. Let's see if it all plays out that way. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Decay Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodecay.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
One of the most anticipated dog breedings has finally been confirmed. The pups from this pairing of Zeta and DMX will be born very soon. We are now accepting deposits. Our pups will come with ears cropped and a 2-year health guarantee. Get ahead of the pack on purchasing a puppy by contacting NWA Cane Corsos on Instagram at NWA Cane Corsos. Call or text 479-326-1603 with any questions. A guard dog is your first line of defense. These will be the right pups for the job.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.